Make it go 20% faster. Sure. So this happened around 2010 in Australia to my brother, who is a tradesman who worked for a small engineering firm. The pay wasn't great, but the company had great conditions and interesting work. They did varied work from making custom parts for racing cars to large jobs for the Navy. There was under 50 staff on the floor. My brother Peter is the leading hand and answered to the floor supervisor, who answers directly to the engineers, owners. The supervisor retires and my brother applies for the job but misses out. The new supervisor arrives and is a tyrant. On his first day he harasses Peter about missing out on the job and that he is the new boss now, so get used to it. A couple of days later the supervisor asks my brother to run his CNC machine 20% faster. My brother objects but the supervisor insists. My brother says, "Sure, you're the boss. I will make it go 20% faster." Within minutes the alloy they were working gets damaged. Not quite sure how or why, as I'm not a tradie. Suddenly the engineers appear and question my brother about what happened. The supervisor appears and blames my brother. Fortunately, a couple of tradesmen heard the previous conversation and back Peter's story. The supervisor get berated by the owners. My brother applied for another job soon after this and gets it. The new job pays so much better and it's a supervisor's job. About 6 weeks after Peter left, the owners from his previous job ring him and offer him the supervisor job, as they have sacked the supervisor due poor work standards. Peter declines. It says something by blaming your brother when the part is damaged. The supervisor is there to claim the credit if outcome if positive, but is in denial if the outcome is negative. A helluva guy. I can hear the unholy scream of a CNC mill turned up to 11 on an alloy that maybe you could run at 4. My shop has a dear engineer, who has to his credit slowed down feed rates as he has aged into his position like a fine wine. We used to hear the squeal and yell, "Zeb job." Edit. Alloy likely got damaged by too high feed rate that caused the cut area to overheat and possibly smear over, leading to high chance of microcracking and low chance of being able to anodize, plate, powder coat, etc. Many employers feel they've already purchased you for your initial rate, so they are loath to give promotions and wind up paying more for someone they already bought. It's not called a slave wage for no reason. He probably cranked up the feed rate override to 120%. This makes every tooth of every cutting tool take a 20% thicker cut, which is going to ruin tooling in short order. Think of it as mowing your lawn, but running with the lawnmower instead of walking with it. The blade's going to clog with grass and the motor might stall. Source: CNC machinist. Sure, I'll come back. For a 30% ownership stake in the company. Total FAFO here.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.